Yo! What's going on, everybody? Wanted to go over a bit of Week 14 here in the NFL. We're transitioning over to Detroit Lions versus Minnesota Vikings. Drop back over for Kirk Cousins trying to target TJ Hawkinson's former team. Detroit Lions off an incomplete pass over an in-route, and then we got an NFC East matchup involving the Philadelphia Eagles against the New York Giants. And there's Dallas Goedert with a no, that's Marshall. It's Kalalea, Landon Dickerson, Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson, Miles Sanders, Devontae Smith, Quiz Watkins with Jack Stall's second-string tight end, A.J. Brown. They've been the hottest team in the NFL with only one loss over having the longest and last winning streak in the NFL, being the last undefeated team in the NFL. And a handoff over the backfield, and it looks like, oh, God, Elliott's free. That was like a gain of 21 right there. Texans are going to possibly just destroy the Houston Texans like they destroyed the Indianapolis Colts last week on Sunday Night Football. So this is possibly going to be some of the games that are like, they're just going to show the touchdown highlights from Pollard, Elliott, a bit of the receiving core. Motion, single backfield, been a bunch of set. Handoff again off the interior, and there goes Ezekiel Elliott for like a gain of 2. Transitioning back, and it's a 4th and 1 conversion. You're barely on the opposite side of the field. I understand they're trying to score before the other team, but bit of a risque situation to go forward 4th and 1, and they get stopped short. Dalvin Cook gets stopped short, ladies and gentlemen. Up the gun. Wheel. And it's a jet sweep off the handoff over to Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. And they're trying to put his picture-in-picture with as well the Jacksonville Jaguars matching up against the Tennessee Titans, and Jaguars a while ago. They picked up a major upset against the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, goddamn! Mr. Derrick Henry, you got to stop sunning defenders, bro. I understand that you bench press a lot. Quick little toss down the flats from Tannehill, and then BAM! If it wasn't for him losing a bit of his body, look at this. Jesus Christ. Oh, bro, what? Henry, stuffed up over the backfield over the gun. 3 off a bunch of set with 1 wide out. Up, and it's good in field. First down, up at the 3 for the Tennessee Titans in the red zone. And now they're transitioning us to the criminals against the defending AFC champs. That's Gardner, a bit of more momentum. Even though they've been doing this without Jamar Chase. Play action, Jacoby Brissett. Oh, what happened to Watson? Play action, overthrown. Over to Donovan Peoples-Jones. Down the over the end zone. And he beat him there too. It's going to be incomplete. And I think that's also a turnover on downs. Handoff up the gut. Back in the Titans-Jaguars game. Over for Derrick Henry. Touchdown. Titans to put their first 6 on the board. From the red zone. Back over here in MetLife. Giants been in a somewhat competitive tear. They're going to be playing off against a lot of their competition in their division. Alone in the gun, Hurts. Quick RPO over the left side. Corner route. Finds Watkins. Back. Watson's back on the... No, Lamar Jackson? No, never mind. It's Tyler Huntley. And he'll scramble. Over the side. He'll dive. First down, Baltimore. Motions back. This time halfback over the backfield. Finds a man over to the flats and finds Watkins again for a gain of at least 2. Get shut out. Kelsey was right there. I think that was Devontae Smith. Saw this sad clip. I got that DM to me involving a former promo from John Cena involving the Los Guerreros. And a good stop over the backfield for the New York Giants. Now it's going to be at least third and 7. 2 back wide out. Goff off the play action with some time on his hands, and he'll release. Wow, there was no defense at all. Touchdown, Lions. Jamison Williams with the first score, and the Lions strike blood first. I forgot, wasn't it like the Bills and Giants over a few weeks ago? Like, there was a bunch of games over on Ford Field. Quick option over the midfield. Oh, there's a flag called in the middle of that catch. Jamison Williams just no coverage over that backfield for the Lions for the Vikings secondary, and it was an easy ass touchdown. Well, big ups on the Lions to score first against the Vikings that's been on a tear. And Devontae Smith seems to be a personal foul, a face mask call on the New York Giants. That's a shoddy call when you're trying to get your one hand over on coverage so you can keep up with the receiver. So Huntley tried to dive over losing his footing. Gets downed, and shockingly, it's not a first down. It's going to be 4th and inches for Tyler Huntley. Then a bunches, they're going for over the single back, they go for a QB sneak. They possibly got the first down this time against Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, they finally got consecutive wins for the first time over this season. And here comes the draw, handoff. And Michael McFadden with his second stop of the game. And there goes Miles Sanders for barely a gain of 1 off the carry. Back against Pittsburgh versus Baltimore over the QB sneak. Pistol formation over a 2 wideout set for the Baltimore Ravens. Quick pull over the draw, and it's like a gain of 2. 12 plays. This is possibly the longest drive of the entire game so far, of 7 minutes, 12 plays off 72 yards. Stuck over the backfield. That face mask call, oh, that really costed the Giants. Finds Devontae Smith for another gain. Short of the first down. If there is, I can try to share screen. I don't know if I can share screen the score. I don't want to risk like stealing somebody else's content. And there it is. And Huntley, he finds Mark Andrews. Touchdown from the Philadelphia Eagles off a scramble by Jalen Hurts. So Jeff Driscoll takes over for Davis Mills. Play action out down the flats. And that's barely a gain of 5. Over for more. Okay, let's see. They're replaying us the kick return. A bit of a loose ball over the Butterfingers. And it's going to be a forced fumble over the drop punt recovery. That's tough. That's tough. Come on, guys. Hold on to the ball. Audible play over for Jeff Driscoll. Motions now to 3 wide out set. Over the Y gap. And it's a draw. And Dameon Pierce, he gained a lot of yardage there for the red zone. Now we're back in the AFC East competition, where a majority of the teams, look how wrapped up. It takes about 4 Jets defenders to finally take Josh Allen down. He's 1 for 4 to start. Well, Quentin Williams will appear as a Pro Bowler. Congratulations to Quentin Williams, bro. My brother finally made. I'm kidding. I've been getting, when I showed my camera on a previous stream, they compared me to that. That is sad. But it's good for Quentin Williams. He's been outstanding. So has been the entire Jets defensive unit. And Burrow goes for the sneak play. Barely a gain of 2. And now they bring us back to Dallas. 2nd and goal over Dameon Pierce's 2 carries. Jeff motions right as more. Quick draw play again. Uses his body in it. He's down a yard short, sadly. Dameon Pierce, he's got to be the leading rusher for his rookie class. He's been outstanding, man. There's been games where he looked like he can barely get stopped when it comes to it going down the gut, and it's just what he can do with the football always is the better improvement than the Texans passing the ball. It's been very impressive watching him play, especially that boring game against Jacksonville. I watched that game when they were at least tied against the Eagles on Thursday Night Football because of his touchdowns. And you got to give it to Baker Mayfield, man. In his debut as a Ram, he picked up a victory. John Hussey. They push a offsides call over the defensive line, and they're already at the 1. An opportunity for the Texans to tie. Oh, yeah, early off the snap before the ball even went over to the quarterback. And a bit of a jump off sides for the Dallas Cowboys. 3rd and goal. I think the best way is to sneak. You're over at the 1. They're blitzing with a goal line possession, and they'll hand it off to Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. They tie 7 apiece. And the O-line spikes the ball like you did something next time. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Oh, yeah, the puller did go down. Number 59 collapsed a bit. I don't know if that was a cut block or that was by accident. if he tripped or something in the middle of the play with the defender trying to dive. 3 wide out set. Over the gun. Could possibly go for the slot, and they predicted right. For like a gain of like 6 or 5. And a bit of Justin Jefferson off the clip. 5 first downs for the Minnesota Vikings, yet the Detroit Lions scored first. Vikings next to the Eagles to getting their first double-digit victories here. And we saw both teams in the 2017 NFC title game. But completely different quarterbacks, completely different teams a couple years ago. And Hawkinson close to the first down line. Now we're back transitioning to Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Up in the gun. And Tannehill gets ball sacked with a loose ball. Trayvon Walker gets his first forced fumble sack of his career. The number 1 pick of this year's draft finally gets a major highlight reel, sacking Ryan Tannehill. I didn't hear much about like I haven't heard of Thibodeaux even getting some tackles for himself. Trayvon Walker, and there's Dalvin Cook getting a first down, cutting out of that offensive line. What a play. Alone the gun, Terrence Lawrence. Bunch wide with 2 in a pack formation. Oh, look at this. Up the midfield's incomplete, sadly. Why not just run the ball, guys? It's 2nd and 2. Well, who are you catching off an in route when you know they're going to try to press the midfield? Because they're thinking you're going to run. I don't know why some coaches have very little faith in the running backs. I'm serious. Why do you think the Eagles been dominating so far? Another jet sweep. And KJ Osborne just gets knocked back over from down the sidelines. I don't know if that's going to be a roughing the path, unnecessary. And there goes Evan Ingram over the short in route, and there's a flag called on the field, and could have been the first completion for Terrence Lawrence. There's a penalty on the defense, but it gets declined over for Evan Ingram. Touchdown for the Jaguars, so they score actually. Great defensive play by Trayvon Walker, and it ends with an Evan Ingram touchdown. Fuck him, by the way. He sold us on the Giants. Quick play action. Over from Dalvin Cook. Overthrows to Thielen. And Adam Thielen screeching for a PI call. Over the corner on his back of his jersey for majority of that route. A lot of Okudah just grabbing a lot of his shoulder and just putting a lot of his hands on him. And Jeff Okudah getting himself into too much penalty issue. Up in the gun, Daniel Jones. I hope YTC's enjoying the game. Drops back over the gun. Daniel Jones lets it fly over double coverage. It's incomplete. Over the deep ball. 3rd down. Mike White drops back. Hall of Famer. And what was that? Over to Uzomah. CJ Uzomah with the incomplete target. Underthrown over the corner route. Quick kickoff over the fake handoff. And finds Dalvin Cook for the touchdown play over the penalty, over the last attempt to Adam Thielen, over pass interference. Touchdown Vikings to even out the game. Oh my God. Deshaun Elliott just hit the showers. Hit the showers, Elliott. That's sad to see, bro. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. Stop smoking on my pack. Up in the gun. Quick over to Brown. Over the quick slant route for the Dallas Cowboys. First down. Back to Deshaun Watson after I saw Jacoby Brissett take a few snaps. I guess we're still seeing if Deshaun Watson's worth the money. Under center, handoff. Over to Nick Chubb for a gain of 4. Stopped at the 20. Still scoreless with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Drops back. Watson with some time in the pocket. He'll scramble, finding no man. It's Sam Hubbard. Sam Hubbard gets the stop over the backfield, only letting him gain barely a yard. Great work by the defense. Third and short. Can the Giants clutch this? I don't see any snow and rain so far. It's been pretty dim. Up! And Watkins gets his third completion of the game. First down, Giants. Come on. The Giants need to clutch up a defensive stop. Just like the Jets did over Gabriel Davis off 2nd and 20. Weather playing a major factor into the performance. Trying to find Dalvin Cook. Overshot over a slant route. Here comes Hurts. Where we're actually in MetLife. Oh, Butterfingers, but there's a call on the field. There's already a penalty over A.J. Brown's drop ball. So it has to be on the defense. It's possibly going to be a holding penalty. I called it. It's a holding penalty on the defense. Quick draw. And over the middle for the Scott. It's touchdown. J.K. Dobbins comes back with a touchdown of his own to finally put some numbers on the board for the Baltimore Ravens. His first rush since week 4 against the Buffalo Bills. So it's been a minute. He's been hurt for a while. Good to see him back on the field. Baltimore's needing some firepower after losing Deshaun Watson. And I'm not saying this like J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards can't handle their own. Just imagine if you have somebody that can throw and run the ball, and he's good at it. And here comes J.K. Dobbins. Look at this carry. This was earlier before they broadcasted back to the red zone for the Ravens Steelers, and he got like himself a 32-yard carry. J.K. Dobbins, obviously an undersized halfback, but look at that. Henry pimp slapping the defense as he should. Scrambling over the backfield, stiff-armed separation. Derrick Henry just bullying the defensive unit for the Jaguars. Oh my God. This is just not fun. At least the Jaguars are making this more competitive. 75 total rushing yards. Bro, this is only the first quarter. This is only the first quarter. And Tannehill, finds his tight end. Is that O.J. Howard? Oh, no, it's Okonkwo. Okonkwo gets his touchdown. Yo, my man took it like a crash dummy. I'm not going to lie. But at least he scored. To push the lead back by a score. Trying to update you guys with the score the lazier way. So we got an unnecessary roughness call on Sullivan. And Jared Goff, it seems like he's scrambled. He was trying to slide, and Sullivan just mopped him off the shoulder to the helmet. A great call. And penalty, and that's the first penalty for the Vikings. Here comes a handoff. I'm a maniac. Drops back, Goff. Oh, incomplete. And DeAndre Swift, the halfback, over the short route. Oh, it seems like Mitchell Trubisky's back on the field. Over the rookie quarterback, play action over Trubisky. He'll launch short. Oh, it's incomplete to Vander Esch. Okay, seems like Kenny Pickett hurt himself or something. That's why Mitchell Trubisky's taking over. But here comes a scramble over for Joe Burrow. Not afraid to go headfirst into danger. First down. So these are the current scores right now. Of course, Minnesota are tied up with Detroit. Baltimore leads by double digits early in the half against the Steelers. Bengals could possibly score over that scramble from Burrow. Tied game with Dallas versus Houston. Oh, Goff rolls out over his left side. He still releases the ball to not risk a loss of yardage. Was that possibly not an intentional grounding? Thanks, he wasn't trying to cost it, and he just threw it as soon as he got hit. Drops back, hurts. Through the gut. And he'll scramble. He got that, Watson, in him. He still tried to throw it off over his target and under off the grounded ball. Of course, we got Denver Broncos against Chiefs, pimp slapped. Seattle against Carolina. That could possibly be a competitive game. I'm not going to lie. Back to Trubisky taking over up the gun off a 4 wide out possession. And this time, Trubisky finds Vander Esch. On Freiermuth, my fault. Why do we keep thinking about Vander Esch? What the hell? Freiermuth gets the first down. That sounds like a European food that nobody eats. Would you care for some Freiermuth instead? Quick draw. And I guess that's the Williams. Justin Jackson, he's on the Lions? Oh my God! Is that George Pickens again? Yo, George Pickens got to stop making these impressive catches, bro. He's been the only upside of the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. The guy's been special. Over the red zone, trying to catch it over the over Marlon Humphrey, and there seems to be a penalty call possibly on the defense. It's Jaguars possession right now against Tennessee. Marlon Humphrey went matched up over with George Pickens over the collision, over a 1v1, over the lob catch, and a pass interference. On the defense, Marlon Humphrey gets a PI call, getting a bit too handsy in the middle of the catch attempt. Now we're back over the Giants and Eagles off that massive scramble by Jalen Hurts. Drops back. And there goes Devontae Smith, and he'll get a first down over the little out route that he caught that gained him an extra 5 yards for the first down against the Eagles. Up the red zone. A kick out over Freiermuth, and Najee Harris with a one-hand slam to the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. They're down, but they're not out. Now 10-7. Well, what's going on, Top Dog? My fault, bro. And it seems like Devontae Smith's dropped a score for the Philadelphia Eagles over another defensive collapse that could match what the Vikings failed to do against the Vikings. What the Vikings did against the Lions. A good beat off the secondary. What a catch! Overshot his tackle attempt, and Devontae Smith scored. Oh my God, what's going on with you, Top Dog? How's been your day? Are you ready for the holidays? Devontae Smith scores a touchdown that's going to push a double-digit 2-score lead by the Philadelphia Eagles off the kick return, making this 14 apiece now. Love missed over the tackle. Over the slide, a big defensive collapse on the Giants. Ikemi Fibran. It's cold and it's rainy. Off the kick return and that's a 43-yard kick for Fibran. That's good to hear, Top Dog, man. Are you going to be watching that Velma series? Quick RPO over from Allen. Finds Diggs. 4th and 4. That's another 4th down conversion, bro. It's early in the first half. Then they do one in 4th and 1. Or that was Minnesota. It's incomplete. Why risk it? Just field goal it or punt it, bro. Hicks right there trying to find DJ Shark. That I've barely seen anything good with the football with him, bro. It's incomplete. (14-7) so far. Derrick Henry scored again. No, that was off the tight end, Ukakwe. And here comes the handoff to Henry, pimp slapping the Jaguars defense. This is like little brother. Oh, wait, he's still on his feet. I thought he was going to get down over the 5. He gained an extra 4 yards out of nowhere. Henry got himself a first down off just pure willpower alone. And that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Tennessee leads by 7. Musty, rainy, cold weather up in Buffalo. While the Giants are up in MetLife, where it's still not humid in any way. Up the gun. And it's been a completion struggle, but there goes a first down over the current slant route for the Buffalo Bills. First down for the Bills. Quentin Williams is a Pro Bowler. Congratulations, bro. And that's Isaiah McKenzie off the last completion. 3rd and 8 currently for Josh Allen. Up the gun. Drops back. Short step. Defense is coming. And second time, Quentin Williams gets his second sack on Josh Allen, bro. You have got to be kidding me. Quentin Williams just aggressively, great cut, great pursuit, and a great wrap up on the QB. That was a great defensive stop by Quentin Williams. Drops back, play action, back to the Vikings and Lions. Off Cousins, he lets it fly deep. Over to Adam Thielen. White people connection did not work. Guys, it's supposed to be like a trend, like white quarterback to white receiver. That's supposed to be an instant touchdown. That's just how it works, guys. It's like Welker and Brady. Oh, that was a great. Oh, that was off a deflection over Thielen. And that was a great deflection. Thielen could have grabbed it if he didn't, try to reach out over that defensive stop. Great work by the secondary on that play. And he didn't get a PI at all. Any show you've been watching early off the snap by the rookie. By the rookie edge rusher for Michigan. Oh, never mind. It's actually a false start on the offense. And Austin Slopeman, the center for the Minnesota Vikings, gets a false start call. And that's going to cost some yardage for the Vikings offense. 2 back off the shotgun. And Prescott's going to roll out. Lets it fly deep. And it's caught. And Brown gets it with a penalty for the Houston Texans. Any favorite teams on the stream right now, guys? I'll pull up the scores currently. There hasn't been that much of a one-sided affair unless you're counting the Giants and Eagles, but the Eagles been on a tear lately, so you can't really blame them. While the Jaguars been keeping it somewhat close, but how can you stop Henry? Oh, my God, Henry's been scary. So a bit of a defensive call, but they declined it over for that first down off Brown's amazing catch. And Kenny Pickett rolls out over the scramble. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a concussion. Smith comes for the head, wrapping up around the neck. And that's why the rookie Kenny Pickett's going down to the locker room, man. I hope he gets better. His head must be rattled. Quick RPO over to CeeDee Lamb. Gets stopped short over for a gain of 3. Down the flats. Didn't look like a screen pass. And Daniel Jones. DJ drops back. Down the pocket. Up midfield. In a short pass over to the tight end. Bellinger. Nelson. Oh, yeah, Nelson. Oh, my God. Nelson always be getting... Whenever he can't cover a guy right, he's always with that one hand that costs the team. Thankfully, it was a catch. And here comes Tony Pollard again. Oh, wait, I thought he got stopped, but he'll get stopped at the 5 over Texans territory. A chance for the Cowboys to put double digits on the board. 3rd and 9. Please no more 4th down conversions early in the half. And TJ Hawkinson, butterfingers. That's tough. Oh, and an early off the snap play over a false start, possibly on the offense. In 78, an offensive lineman for the Cowboys. That's going to cost them some yards back, guys. Not really. Top dog, I've been trying to focus a lot on work lately. I just sort of see whatever my little brother sees, and he watches a lot of old stuff. I watched an animated series called Inside Job that came out, I think, around Netflix with their 2nd season. It's kind of like if you made being part of the Illuminati an inside job. I mean, no, not an inside, like an office job. It's pretty creative. The way that with their meta humor, I would recommend it. It's entertaining, and there's actually some great character development that you actually get in the 2nd season. Up the gun. Tony Pollard up the backfield. And Prescott finds him. Down over the flat, tiptoes his way to the end zone. And Cowboys get an extra 6 of Tony Pollard's second touchdown of the game. One came over a wheel route over the red zone early for the first score for the Cowboys, and this time, short pass to the red zone again. Tony Pollard's been on a tear, not only for this game, for this season, man. It's like we should have gave him the money over Ezekiel Elliott. Not saying that Ezekiel Elliott's not carrying his weight. He's been doing exceptional too, but Pollard, bro, he's been a highlight reel. And here comes the kick. It's going to be good. I wanted to probably rewatch Regular Show or X-Men Evolution. Is it Evolution? I don't know. All I know is it was a younger X-Men series that I used to watch. I'm not rewatching Spectacular Spider-Man again. I think I'll just get tired. Oh, I got the new Need for Speed. It's Unbound's actually quite good. It is actually quite good. But I need to get a bit better in the game of the game and how to drift actually pretty more accurately, because that cost me races, bro. I always end up like second or third place. And I'm doing this in a higher difficulty. A bad snap over the handoff over a jet sweep, and it's a loss of yardage over for Tyler Huntley over the fake handoff over the jet. I don't know if it's supposed to be to Kenyon Drake, and he just lost the ball and tried to dive for it. WWE 2K23, I don't know. I mean, I possibly can do it and I can review it because WWE 2K22 was actually okay. But 2K22 had some issues, technical issues, like trying to even make a tag team on Universe mode. What the did he just punt the ball when it was grounded, bro? What the what type of play was that? Look at this. I mean, if you guys are watching the game somehow live, I can try to link you guys where to watch it. I got Red Zone on me right now. He punted the ball when it was already grounded on the floor, dog. What the hell are the Giants doing? How much does it cost on PlayStation? I think I paid full price for it because that game came out around before the sale, after the sale happened. So I got that game full price. So that cost me around $76. I'm a terrible spender. Oh, Tannehill throws an interception. But throws it to a player that looks like Adam Cole. So Jacksonville's defense been on top notch. Quick RPO over to the receiver. And Andrew Wingard with the pick. While Reynolds, former Ram, Patrick Peterson with the stop. Old ass Patrick Peterson. He used to be part of my fantasy when I was up in middle school. Rushing improvements for Najee Harris. Over his last 5 games, he's been averaging around 157.8 yards off 4.8 carries, rushing for 6 touchdowns over for his first 7. So rushing has been a massive improvement that we were missing from the early round pick for the running back from Alabama, from Najee Harris. Over the backfield, handoff. Black running back, down the field. St. Joseph with the first down. I'm possibly also going to wait for Tekken 8. This time I get it for PlayStation because I ordered Tekken 7 for the Xbox. So that could be another purchase so I can get something to play with my siblings. And of course I got friends of mine that play Tekken as well. But I wanted some games in rotation to play on the Xbox. Like, why get a console if I can't play games on it? Even if it's games that other people don't own. And Joseph Bayard. A bit of a misread. And that looks to be is that Christian Kirk or that's Evan Ingram for a massive gain over a miscalculation over the snap, bro. Terrible cooperation, 61 yards over averaging 32. Evan Ingram in the second half of the season been more of a primordial focus on the offense for the Jaguars. Let me see if it's finally working. What the No. I swear to God, it was. Oh, touchdown Eagles, my fault. I'm trying to see why this isn't working, Top Dog. Because currently I can't right click to anybody can join. I don't know what's going on. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new generation. New generation. They've been doing pretty exceptional. Jaguars been doing great offensively, and they're near the red zone again after that interception by their linebacker. And of course, there's the Titans head coach always looking lost. It's a new day. It's a new generation. A new generation. It's a new day. Drops back Lawrence. Over to Christian Kirk, over a short route, barely a gain of 1. Still third and possibly 15. So dull, bro. I thought bringing back an essay. When I mean essay, I don't mean an Hispanic man. I mean a redacted or somebody that doesn't believe in consent. Quarterback out of Deshaun Watson back on the field, that the game would be somewhat interesting because he's a dual threat. And he hasn't been making this game any bit of entertaining as it should be. Bunches out. 2 wide. Over 2 receiver bunch set with a tight end. Rolls out Lawrence with a chance. Overthrows his target. 4th and 14 for the Titans. For the Jaguars. Jeff Driscoll. Yo, is he an O'Driscoll? Is he part of the O'Driscoll family? Shout out to Red Dead Redemption. And Driscoll scrambles for himself over the QB sneak, and he'll get the first down. Come on, bro. What the I can't right click, bro. Give me a second. And that's going to be a field goal. Tyler Huntley up in the sideline, getting himself a bit toasty. Over the drop back. They push George Pickens in the slot. Trubisky with some time. Intercepted! Roquan Smith, former Chicago Bear, gets an interception for the first time as a Raven. Roquan Smith gets picked off by technically a former teammate. Handoff. And Pearson. That's going to be Van Der Esch stopping Damian Pierce off the legs for 4th and short. I forgot. I think Wednesday you're gonna see an NFL game time. Get it? It rhymes with prime time. My wife left me. By the way, if you guys don't know who Deion Sanders is, he's a former NFL cornerback, Hall of Fame corner that helped out a college team by the name of Jackson State be like a top. He got even a top recruit in the nation out of a receiver, and now he has a massive coaching job now for the NCAA football. He's going to be coaching the Colorado Buffaloes next season. So congratulations for him. I don't know why people are hating on because what he built up on Jackson State when it's obviously a better financial situation for him. And especially how it is for black coaches in football. That should be like a massive sign that he can be given an opportunity. I understand he has the name value for it, but he's proven that he can make a football program be good, and Jamar Chase does the goddamn gritty. Sorry, that whenever I see the gritty guys, I treat that like the N-word. Like, that's something I don't want to witness or see any other person of any other race do. And plus, it's cringe. Look how he beat him and then get through the two defenders over the complete catch. That's awesome. Great play by Jamar Chase, man. I know he's been having a slow start, especially with his injury, but he's still a dangerous threat up the deep ball. Check it, check. Microphone check. Check it, check. Microphone check. Lights out. And now the Bengals score 7 on the board. The Tiger. Who wants to listen to... I'm sorry. Do I really need to listen to Tyler Perry when it comes to... No, not Tyler Perry. Oh, God. Why did I forget her name? The chick that made Eye of the Tiger. I'm the Eye of a Tiger. Is that Carrie something? I forgot her name. But that's like the worst song. It's like listening to some Billie Eilish when you're watching an NFL football game. I've been pinning in the crown. You know, chicks that try to be try-hard goths and pretend like they go over some trauma because their boyfriend cheated on them. No, she thinks like their boyfriend cheated on them. Bit of a recap over that Jamar Chase touchdown and another black receiver who does the goddamn gritty. Just make the C-Walk legal, guys, or else I'm going to get tight. Pittsburgh, they're struggling, but they have gotten 2 straight victories so far, being only one of 2 with a losing record next to the leading divisional champs out of the Baltimore Ravens. That does not look good, guys. And remember, you'll be playing in the NFL season. You're facing off against your divisional opponents twice than any other opponent. So consistency around who you're going to be matching up against in your division will show like how you are against rivalry teams. That does play a factor. Another double boxing, Jacksonville and Tennessee, and Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Anybody has a favorite team? Over the gun for Huntley, and at the gun for Tannehill. Tannehill threw an interception last possession. But he lobs. It's incomplete. Over to McMath. And Deshaun Jackson gets a massive grab over for a first down. OG Deshaun Jackson. Isn't he like 37? And he's still catching the ball. No, there's been games where he looked amazing. Deshaun Jackson still got to be the best route runners I've ever seen, bro. Oh, he's 36. I'm sorry, Top Dog. Usually, I think I got to right click. I don't know a better way how to invite you. If you still want to come in, if you want to write down your questions on the chat, I would be happy to answer them. rolls out. Over the scramble, Allen slides, and there seems to be a flag on the field, penalty, in the middle of that drive. Holding, and it's on the offense. Both New York teams struggling to keep themselves in balance. Hey, and one. More triple option. Off nickel. They have two they put him vertical off the gun, and Allen gets sacked again. And Hankins this time with a sack over Quentin Williams that picked up 2 against Allen tonight. And that's going to be off the offense. That's going to be decline over a loss of Dion Dawkins. 4th down for the Buffalo Bills. The Jets defense been on a tear. Ooh, you get to see the gaming awards. I heard Elden Ring won. So I guess the anticipated game actually lived up to expectations. I don't know if that consistently happens for certain games, of course. I thought at that time I thought God of War was going to win most anticipated, but it came out really late. And of course there was some backlash involving the trailer. And a roll up from deep. It's caught. St. Brown. No, that's DJ Chark. Touchdown, Lions. Are you kidding me, bro? There is no way the Lions have been that much of an offensive threat for the Vikings for them to push an extra score over the Vikings, the Vikings. I mean, this was the same team that let the Patriots nearly close out. Oh yeah, DJ Chark, that was an amazing catch. I wanted a massage! And Deshaun Watson, I guess he technically gets the first down. Under center. 3 wide out set over a single back position. In that formation, play action fake for Watson. Rolls short. Over the curl. Finds Amari Cooper, and he's unscathed over the tackle attempt. And he'll get the first down. I'm just so glad we don't have a December pay-per-view for WWE so I don't get an excuse to stream it. Because I just wanted a vacation so I can spend some time with my family over the holiday week. So you guys can't blame me for actually trying to take a break from not talking about wrestling. And here comes the handoff. Down the middle, Nick Chubb for barely a gain of 7. Oh, Mike. No, not Mike White. Damn! Ed Oliver, Jesus, bro. This ain't wrestling. Who told you to spear him? Jesus. Spear. Wham. I hit her ass with a wham. And wham. You want me to go to 12 step? What? What you gonna do, Deborah? What? Breathe. What? You're not breathing? What? You having a struggle to breathe? I can't hear you, bitch. I can't. Oh, I'm an awful human being. And Deshaun Watson 23 yards off his 3 carries so far, scrambling whenever he needs to scramble. Up the gun, 3rd and 1. We're 5 minutes until we head to the second half with Cincinnati scoring off Jamar Chase, and here comes a handoff down the middle off 3rd and 1. And first down for Cleveland. To Poland. So you guys think Jay-Z's going to own the Commanders? Off the pistol. Option play. He'll scramble with it. David Njoku. See if it's working now, bro. Mike White, the Hall of Famer, is going to be back after suffering a bit of an injury after Ed Oliver tried to literally take his lungs out. Jesus. I know Ed Oliver's tough, but God. Rolls out over to Huntley. Trying to find Mark Andrews. Overthrows it over out of bounds off the sidelines. It's incomplete. Motions left. Over the handoff. Kareem Hunt gets stopped up the back over the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be barely a gain for the Cleveland Browns. And they're replaying over Huntley to Andrews. Overthrows over his target. That was guarded over by Micah Fitzpatrick. Here comes Hall of Famer, the only kicker that has a higher overall than any other player on the team, Justin Tucker, with the field goal. It's good. Motions right. Amari Cooper takes the wide gap. Bunches low. Oh, Kareem Hunt over from Watson. It's underthrown over the short route, and it's incomplete. DJ Reader celebrating. 21-0. Jesus Christ. I feel bad for any Giants fan that's in the area, but not that long. Sack for Jalen Hurts over to Giant. Over at the 1 off 4th and 16. The kick's deflected. Up in the end zone. Recovered by the punt returner. The punter tried to run for a first down off the deflection. Are you kidding me? Sipos just... Your last name is Sipos. What the fuck? Is there going to be a call on it? Because it was a deflection. He did recover the fumble. That would have been insane, bro. He seems to be hurt. Ow! Oh my God. Punchers are not supposed to get hit. Shotgun. Motion's out. Ball's intercepted over the tip ball over Brown, and it's picked up. And the Texans get a turnover. Cade York off a 26-yard field goal attempt to push this to a 4-point deficit of only 3 minutes remaining in the half for Cleveland. It's good. And a turnover by Dallas. And the Giants off great field position. And Sipos seems to be nursing his wounds after literally getting a basic tackle. And now Elliott practicing for a kick with 3 minutes. Motions right. Handoff. And play action fake to touchdown! And Isaiah Hodgins finally scores for the New York Giants after a 3-score start from the Philadelphia Eagles. Off that deflected punt really was a blessing in disguise for the Giants. Not really. I mean, it was really a saving grace and just leaving the Eagles lead them scoreless before we head to halftime. So Isaiah Hodgins with the score for the Giants. That's insane. And a touchdown for the Houston Texans. Let's see what happened. Oh, is that off Brandon Cooks? Oh, no, it's not. It came over a wheel route. Over to Higgins. And now we're back to Jacksonville versus Tennessee with only 3.5 remaining before we head to halftime, bro. Lawrence up the backfield. Lets it fly over the one-on-one. Over the Jones. And D. Jones couldn't grab the ball. That's tough. Weather's getting a bit worse in here in Buffalo, as expected. And it seems to be a miscalculation over the play call. And a 2-minute warning here for Buffalo and New York. The defense been on a tear. A struggle for completions to go around for Buffalo. .317. Quick RPO off the D. Jones again. A miscalculate off the short route. It's incomplete yet again for the Jaguars. 4th and 3. That is tough. And Riley Patterson. Here comes a 40-yard kick. It's good for the Jaguars to be down by a point deficit. Off 4th and 3. And now we're back in Minnesota. Kirk shoots over Justin Jefferson, and it's caught for a first down. DJ Chark off the last score to push this 7-14. You see KJ Osborne reads over the corner route, then look at how he found Justin Jefferson. If he gritties off his next touchdown, I'm going to slap myself. Quick draw over the pistol. I thought that was Darren Sproles, but no. And Kenneth Gainwell gets the first down. A near first down. And here comes the kick return for the Philadelphia Eagles. And look at that. As soon as the punt deflection, they're coming with a vengeance. Off a massive kick return down the sidelines. It gets stopped by like 57 yards, bro. That kick return literally made that last punt deflection feel invalid. And it's already 21-7. They can push this back over to a 20-point deficit if they score yet again, bro. And they audible under center off the snap. We're halfway there. What? 2-minute warning for the Eagles and Giants. Chestnut trying to let it fly for a touchback, but his dumbass let that fly over at the 1. Shaquisha dancing for her Detroit Lions. Kirk family member cousins. 4 bunch motion left, and here comes a handoff to Dalvin Cook. Barely a gain. Went under 2 minutes marking left here in the first half. And here comes Cousins. Drops back over the gun. Trying to target Adam Thielen, or that was Justin Jefferson yet again? Yeah, that was the Jefferson. Bum-ass white boy. Henry, handoff. Don't let him fly. Oh, my God. God damn, guys. Pretend that you're his mother asking for dinner or something, bro. That's the only thing I could excuse. 3rd and 8 now off the incomplete catch. And it seems to be a timeout call by the Lions. Trying to game plan. Hey. And Dawson Knox over the catch. CJ Mosley. Got caught over a jump off the snap. Third and 8 over the Detroit Lions. Timeout to ice the clock with only 1:12 remaining here in the first half. By the way, I've been intending to go back to my retro reviews, guys. Should we go for an episode in 2002 for SmackDown or Raw? Drops back. And it could be a Christmas episode if you want. And Thielen gets stopped over the short route. That got to be a first down for the Vikings. For the Vikings. And here comes Miles Sanders for another good carry. Okay. There hasn't been a scoreless first half in 3 years. Jesus Christ. So you're telling me there's, even with crappy teams, there's still been entertaining football. Even I think Cincinnati scored, and then Cleveland scored a field goal off the last drive. But yet only one team is yet to score. Drops back, Hurts off the scramble, gets ball sack. And Ryder Anderson gets a great defensive stop. Raw Review 2005, SmackDown 2003 review also. Raw is War 2000. It almost sounds like video games you're talking about. I can do 2005. I think that relates to more of what I, because like literally anybody does 2003. Not a lot of people I know do 2005. So 2005 probably is an option. Drops back. And a corner route to Isaiah McKenzie. Well, I felt like he did drop it after the collision. He was going to tackle him anyway. I don't feel like that's fair. Hurts drops back over the route to the corner. It's incomplete. Bum-ass white boy. So it could be the Bills get a red zone trip after Isaiah McKenzie possibly got the PI. It's a 1st and 10. There's never video game evidence to overturn it. Jake Elliott's up to kick. Off the 4th and 8 after the missed attempt over the tight end. And oh my God! Dawson Knox literally did a front senton to the end zone. What was that? And finally, the Bills put 6 on the board with under 30 seconds left in the half, and the Buffalo Bills finally score over Jordan Whitehead over the coverage. Oh my God. Oh my God. He took a man with him. He gave him a whisper to the winds to the end zone. That's wild, bro. What a catch. And what a run to the end zone by Dawson Knox. LeBron James play as soon as he hit the red zone, bro. That was fun. Personal foul. Highlight of the year so far. And the coach having a bit of an argument over the call. CJ Ham, a bit of a rotation change off the offensive line. First and goal over the call, and it's a toss up the backfield. What the hell was that? And the ball was loose. Fumble recovery on the Lions with only 58 seconds. What was that? What was that entire playoff Cousins to Cook? What was that? Is this Justin? Is this Joseph Taylor? Is this Jonathan Taylor issues again? Taylor up the slot, trying to give it over to Mix, over to Pryor, and Myles Garrett, not trying to assault anybody with a helmet anymore. I can do a couple episodes if you want. I can do the rematch with Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle, or Eric Bischoff being fired, but I think everybody does Eric Bischoff being fired. I don't remember much of the Christmas episode in 2005. Like, I remember a lot of more episodes from 2004, even though a lot of people fondly remember Ruthless Aggression era of 2005. And it's primarily Raw that they remember, especially when it came to Edge being more of a star. I would see Raw's War 2000 review the peak of Attitude Era. Everybody does that, man. I know at least some of my audience were born nearly the exact same year as I am, so just doing Attitude Era would just be excessive. Kumara. Chase. 4 wideout set. Burrow getting consumed over the pocket and finds a white receiver. First down for the Bengals. Oh, touchdown, PR. What about Raw 2008? Possibly. I think I've done a 2008 review of Raw before. And I think that was after Backlash, but that was, I think, a couple months ago. But I don't mind going back and watching 2008 Raw. I think that was like the handshake with Orton and Jeff Hardy before the Royal Rumble of 2008. You want me to do the one with Barack Obama? And the extra point is good for Cincinnati to lead by double digits. And over to Cincinnati scoring. Let's see about Pittsburgh scoring alone in the gun. Trubisky throws an interception. Chicago fans do not miss you, Trubisky. I hope you understand that. And now Jared Goof, 13 of 16. He's actually been playing an exceptional, consistent game so far. Up in the gun. In a 2 wide. And he'll lob again up the deep field over double coverage. We get it. The greatest show on turf was awesome. Lions can still stay alive. They can upset the Vikings. That this won't play a factor in their win-loss record. I think it's already cut and dry that they'll steal the division. And I did have the Lions going wild card. St. Brown, Reynolds, DJ Chark currently with 2 receptions. Jamal Williams scored a touchdown off a receiving catch. Drops back. A collapse on the defensive side. 33 was trying to get an offensive pass interference call and flopped. Didn't go anywhere. And here comes Henry again. Oh, never mind. It's a play action fake. Tannehill hits Henry instead of waiting over the short route. And he'll gain it. Jesus Christ. And the ball gets blasted out of bounds over the fumble recovery. And it's recovered by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He did that with a vengeance. You know damn well Derrick Henry stiff-armed him. He wanted to pay him back with a receipt. And a missed field goal off a 47-yard field goal attempt with 10 seconds remaining for the Detroit Lions that lead 14-7. And now 15 seconds remaining. Over what Jacksonville is down by a point by. It's caught! Touchdown! D. Jones over the corner route. Zay Jones, touchdown. What? Because he pickled the ball a tiny bit when he caught it over the corner? No, that's messed up, bro. Wait, Zay Jones drops back over Lawrence, lobs it over the completion, fumbles a bit of the ball, but he caught it when he was tiptoeing around the end zone. No way. Zoom into the camera. Let me see. Zay Jones fumbled with it a bit, caught it as soon as he held over the ball and got completion. Okay, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. And they'll call it over a timeout to not let the play go through. And 1. Yeah, Zay Jones, no. All right, guys. Watson collects himself. 3 defensive linemen on the lineup. Hail Mary. Hail Mary. It's incomplete. Come with me. Hail Mary. Incomplete. Hail Mary. We're heading to the second half. We're heading to halftime for most of these games. No. I'm sorry, guys. That was a terrible reference. No, bro. I think they're going to call it still incomplete off the way he held it. So they upheld it and scored. Okay, they upheld it and scored. Okay, great for Zay Jones. Now with 4 seconds remaining, final play for Kirk Cousins, and the offensive line collapses when they pull a full pursuit blitz. And Aiden Hutchinson former Michigan linebacker, edge rusher, comes with the stop. The rookie Aiden Hutchinson with the stop. Here it is. Gun for Tannehill. Off Zay Jones' last touchdown. And Tannehill, of course, he's going to pass it short because he's a pussy. And it's going to be incomplete. I mean, it's going to be a short gain of yardage. And we're heading to halftime. 19-14, Jaguars lead. None of this sounds right. Detroit Lions are actually leading against the Minnesota Vikings by 1 score. I don't mean 1 point, 1 score. And the Texans are close to leading against the Dallas Cowboys with a field goal attempt over their final timeout of the half with only 2 seconds to spare that can lead them 20-17. Screw Cowboys Nation. Only the NFC East can get the first round bye because they have the highest lead. You only let one team get the first round bye. It's stupid. I do not like the new playoff format for the NFL. 50-yard field goal attempt for the Texans to take the lead. And it's down the uprights. It's good. Fibran will push this to a 3-point lead for the Texans against the Cowboys. No one's expecting this at all. People would think this would have been a 3-score lead heading over to the half like they did against Indianapolis. 6 seconds before we're heading over to the second half, and a spike over. Cleveland will get the ball back over the second half over to Deshaun Watson and spike it over with 3 seconds. $67-yard field goal? What the hell? I believe he was trying to make history. Kick returner was trying to have the confidence to kick it. But now it's 13-3. Cleveland is down by 10. The Vikings that lead the NFC North is somehow down by a score against the Lions. Baltimore is the only realistic lead, even though they're with their backup quarterback right now. Leading by near 7, 14-20. Jacksonville leads. Are you kidding me? Buffalo leads by 7 against the New York Jets, so that's realistic. And now Pittsburgh. I think they still have the longest amount. Oh, no, they're starting the second half already. Early snap over for Trubisky. Drops it back. He'll scramble. Over the quick short route, and it's going to be complete. Marcus Peters. Oh, bro, he thought that was a pass interference off one shove off with the one arm. Are you kidding me? Of course, no penalty call on Johnson. Are you kidding me? Marcus Peters, you got to stop whining whenever somebody beats you in a route, bro. You're a grown man. He babied you off the one hand. What is he supposed to do? He's not grabbing you. And here comes a draw. And like a gain of 4. Run to the long, to the dangy, dang, ziggy, diggy. Woo. Off the gun. Halfback up over the side, same side as the quarterback. And Warren, second string off the play action over back to Devontae Johnson. Third down here with 12 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Did you guys hear about Manny Pacquiao? I didn't even know he had a boxing fight. How come this wasn't advertised? Isn't Manny Pacquiao around the same like high level as Floyd Mayweather? Like he's still like a very popular boxer. I'm shocked this isn't advertised that well. I never heard of Pacquiao fighting some Asian dude. Oh, and it's caught over the roll down, but it's going to be still fourth and short by Sims. Like there'll be like Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul, and that's still going to be highly more advertised. That's ridiculous. Justin Houston's a pussy. And here comes the punt for the Pittsburgh Steelers off a great rollout after a bit of collision with Houston and Trubisky. And that'll be stopped at the end zone for a touchback. Hey. And here comes Brady matching up against the 49ers that's been in a 5-game winning streak, taking the NFC West by storm with an inconsistent leader of the NFC South. And then we got the Seattle Seahawks against Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs to match up against the struggling Denver Broncos that are 3-9 against the 9-3 Chiefs. Hey, Robert Saleh looks like the son of Goldberg. Seriously, you guys want to fight Robert Saleh? Look him up. He does not look like a safe person to be around. He already looks like that guy that fought Deadpool in the first movie. Up the gun, White. Pump fakes. Over to the halfback. Stops up for a loss of 1. Over the flats, and that's going to be second down. Jets, die. Now, the Jets stay consistent. They could possibly take over in the playoffs and finally be there since 2010, guys. That's a near 10-year drought for the New York Jets, bro. And finally seeing them in playoffs, we're going to hear from New York fans. Oh, no. It's going to feel like how the Knicks made the playoffs back in 2020. White lobs, nearly intercepted. Up the gun, back to Eagles and Giants. Draw over to Miles Sanders. And he got some room. He got a lot more room. A gaping hole for Miles Sanders. That's 22 yards off the carry from the draw play. It's already 24-7. The Eagles are still down. While the Jets could just score and tie back over the series against the Bills if they can somehow blow out their series. Oh, my God. And Jordan Poyer over Cedric Wilson, he did not care. No, that's Garrett Wilson. My fault, guys. And here comes a QB sneak. It's a QB draw over the gun. It's a first down for a gain of 11 from Jalen Hurts. Miles Sanders killed it, and then Hurts just came around scrambling like it's Donovan McNabb. That's a damn shame. Giants defense, I think a lot more people thought the Giants were going to at least close out this gap by at least making this back and forth. But they don't really have that well of chemistry with the receiving core. And J.K. Dobbins off the play action finds Mark Andrews White, tight end with the catch. I wasn't going to say anything, I swear. Nick Sirianni got to stop looking like he punched his wife before this game, bro. Option of the pistol. Draws. It's a read option. And Hurts is alone. He'll gain more than 20. First down again for the Philadelphia Eagles. 3rd and 10. Can Buffalo close it off? We saw that Jordan Poyer tackle over Garrett Wilson. Mike White, power, catches it. Whoa! And Berrios with an incredible grab from deep. Honestly, I still need to know how to fix this. Pistol, handoff. And gained up the backfield by the Giants defense. Kenyon Drake off the rotation at 3rd and short. And no, they'll sneak it over. God damn! Tyler Huntley, as soon as he got stopped by the legs, just took a hammering shot. Jeez. Over that shoulder tackle, face up. Oh, man, that was brutal to watch. Hurts, lobs, underthrows his target. That's A.J. Brown. Over the single back, under center over a 1 wide out, and he'll drop back over to find CJ Uzomah. Oh wow, that's rough. That felt intentional, bro. He was down and he was still trying to rock him over to the shoulder over his blind side. That was terrible. Oh my god, that was incomplete. Not that. He collects himself. Was his foot out? Yes, it was. Okay. Run it up. We gonna run it up. We gonna run it up the middle. Dun, dun. Would you guys rather listen to a Chris Brown Christmas song or a Mariah Carey Christmas song? Pick your poison. Because I'd rather not listen to both, in my opinion. Oh, and here comes a handoff. Oh, breaks around like 3 tackles. Touchdown, Jets. Finally ties it up. Tyrese the Snowman. Breece Hall, and now with their second string halfback, the Jets finally score over a rushing play, over like 3 broken tackles off that play, and Deshaun Watson threw his target. He overthrew his target over that play. In Minnesota, down over the flats to Thielen, fumble, and it's out of bounds. They're practically going to call that an incompletion. Okay, so they're going to count that as an incompletion. 4th and 1 here for Minnesota off the Adam Thielen drop catch. And Houston leads off 20-17. A shocking lead for the Dallas Cowboys. Now we're the on-paper favorites. If they're doing this with Jeff Driscoll, the second-string quarterback over Davis Mills. Batista 2005 or Lesnar 2000? It's Lesnar 2002. Come on, that's. I love Batista, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Batista, but who you think? Do you really think if you had Prime Batista against Prime, the next big thing that beat Hogan, and The Rock, and Kurt Angle? How can you beat that? And The Undertaker? Come on. I know you're playing with me, Top Dog. Come on. That's not even a difficult question. Come on, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love Batista, bro, but Lesnar was just a different animal. Boom. Davis Mills seems to be back on the floor. He waits for a long time, looking like a Matt Schaub, looking confused, but also consistent. Off a good grab over to Rodgers. I keep thinking that's Amari Rodgers. A good check down the middle pass. And Sims. Such a man. Where we head over to the fourth quarter. Drops back. Trubisky with some over Houston. And he finds his man over Najee Harris down the first down line. First down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Marlon Humphrey tried to sneak over the blitz, trying to tackle Trubisky. He collapses over the play. Damn. A bit of collision. Oh, the ball's loose over the wrap-up over Damian Pierce, and it seems to be a fumble recovery over Dallas. And the ball literally popped like your mom's back in the 90s. Ball now at Houston's 28. Dallas could possibly come back. And Tony Pollard with the gain. Oh, look at this. Trayvon Diggs trying to primetime it. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott, you had some time. I don't know why you kept trying to go over to the gut. This ain't the Houston Texans. This is Sam Houston Texans. It's funny because they were college and ain't shit. Oh, and here comes Stephon Diggs over the end route, and he's going to push that from a 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Well, it ain't snowing up here upstate. Because I don't think I'm seeing any damn snow, people. Not at all. I know Buffalo, it's way different. Those guys probably started snowing around October. Excuse me. Jones. Quick grab over to number 19. And Brightwell off the handoff. Barely a gain. Darius Slayton was on the lineup. All right. The Bills are finally up in the red zone after their touchdown over from Dawson Knox that opened the score around before we even ended the second half. But oh my goodness. Thornkill gets stopped around the red zone. And then the Jets clutch up in third down territory by Williams again. Honestly, you really wait, do you think Batista, I want your opinion, Top Dog. Is Batista better than Brock Lesnar from 2005, from 2002? And Saquon Barkley off the gain. Off the snap, finds his target. Over at the 5, and Gabriel Davis with the first down. Six minutes. Drops back, and Saquon Barkley off the gain. At the 1 for the Giants to possibly score to finally put themselves in double digits in the third quarter. And Ezekiel Elliott gets stopped for barely a gain of 1. And here comes Josh Allen and taking it for himself for the Buffalo Bills to regain the lead. And they'll go for the sneak. And the Giants will finally score off Daniel Jones. And Doug Peterson, like he forgot the groceries in the car. Just fumble off Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll get himself a yard short. He stopped short. Versus Minnesota, kind of hammy. I think they've been the slowest to start their halftime with only 5 minutes they wasted. 4 minutes they wasted. But look at this. Cedric Moore with only 42 yards off their fake punt for an automatic first down. Are you kidding me? The Lions are getting hot against the Vikings. What is this? Tight end motions. And Ezekiel Elliott and the Texan. This got to be What's a day? You're a neutral zone infraction. A Kenny Pickett concussion protocol and Trubisky throws a shitty interception. We forget Trubisky isn't well known for being consistent. And Travis Etienne close over to the red zone. I didn't even know the Jaguars were that close. Lawrence will try to scramble, breaks over one tackle, dives for himself, put this flag on the field. Possibly a holding. And it's an offsides off the defense. It's going to be declined for the touchdown for Trevor Lawrence. Great play. 2007 Cena. The only thing going for both of them is their reigns were both cut short due to injury. But Cena, he just had the more superior reign, and plus he headlined WrestleMania 20. He headlined WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels. Held majority of his reigns. He peaked higher ratings, especially with his storylines involving multiple champions. He had better matches with Umaga, the Great Khali, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels. Don't get me wrong, I love the storyline with Batista with Evolution and Triple H. And his feud with Eddie Guerrero was somewhat entertaining before his death. But come on, man. I think a lot of people remember a lot of moments with Cena when he was champion. Especially his feud with Edge the year before. Like a lot more memorable moments with Cena than there is with Batista. I be the puppet master and I get the strings. And DeAndre Swift, touchdown over Reynolds. Josh Reynolds with the score for the third touchdown pass for Jared Goff. Apparently the Lions want to show up. What? And they've picked up massive victories. They beat the Packers before, and here they are facing off against the division-leading Minnesota Vikings. This is weird. What the hell? Now it's a 2-score lead for the Detroit Lions, bro. What's going on? Tw- 21. Are you guys going to try out that Undisputed boxing game? I guess it's on an open beta or something, but some of the models look super realistic to the current boxers that are in it. Goes out. Over the play action, Mike White. And he'll find his man. Unlike your single mother, to Denzel Mims. 2018 quarterback draft class: Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, Lamar Jackson, Mike White that went to the Dallas Cowboys, and Baker Mayfield that's now on his third team with the LA Rams. And this is a quarterback draft class. So they had Darnold being the third overall pick. Somehow Sam Darnold got picked over a league MVP. What? And Rosen too, that I don't even know is playing in the NFL anymore. I think he's a second string right now or a third string. And Milano, last time it was Ed Oliver. The Bills are just coming for Denzel Mims' head. Look at that. Milano, spear. God damn. I'm sorry. Did Mike White go for the Bills' moms or something? Like, what's going on? I thought it was only Zach. I thought it was only Zach Taylor's thing. I mean, Zach Wilson. My fault. Zach Taylor's the coach for the Bills. And Davis Mills finds Rodgers. The Texans just clutched over a red zone rush. Sometimes that would be the bread and butter. And Rodgers with the massive stiff arm off the completion. Amazing offensive play from Rodgers. And we're back to Tyler Humphrey's scramble where he got rocked by Micah Fitzpatrick, suffering a bit of whiplash. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to head to the bathroom if you don't mind. The screen will still be on if you guys want to get updated with the score. All right. We're back. It seems like I got another question. Okay. Edge 2006 or Randy Orton 2009? Edge 2006. Oh, and Justin Jefferson gets the reception, beats over the two corners over the Detroit Lions. Can the Vikings try to keep it close, especially thanks for 3 minutes into heading to the fourth quarter? Dun 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 dun. Stone Cold 98. Is that really fair to account a faction over? I know what you mean, Top Dog. Possibly you're like game changers for pro wrestling, but I don't know. That's a hard thing to call. One person. If you said DX 97 or like DX 98 over 96 NWO, to be honest, I'd still go with 98 Steve Austin. Even though 96, it was kind of 97 or 90. It was 97 NWO was a bit better. So I'm going to go with Steve Austin 98. Drops back. Cousins lobs. Overthrows to Justin Jefferson. Over the double coverage. 4th and 4 now. And the Lions clutch another near scoring drive for the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, it looks like as soon as the new quarterback comes over for the Jets, they fumble off a tackle. Joe Flacco! Put your head down. Mike White's still suffering some pain. Got a better one. Steve Austin, 98 or 2000 Rock. 2000 Rock. Oh, and Adam Thielen, the Cousins, the white people connection. Get connected for free for the Adam Thielen TD. White power. I'm sorry, I was wanting to do that. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, that's wild, right? And here comes a sneak. A sneak off the shotgun. Over for a gain up midfield over the drive. At least Allen's using what works whenever passing isn't the option. Speaking about isn't the option. 2-point convert over Adam Thielen. He gives it again, and they don't get the 2-point convert. You fail! Raw is War 98 or Raw is War 2000. 2090 Monday Night Raw. Everybody was over in 2000, man. That is the peak of Attitude Era. Every pay-per-view was memorable, even though people thought WrestleMania 2000 was mid. Every pay-per-view was memorable. Armageddon 2000, Backlash 2000 when Steve Austin came back. No Mercy 2000 when Steve Austin came back to get his vengeance on Rikishi. Then the feud with Triple H. Then the storyline with Batista and The Rock. And the storyline with Kurt Angle messing around with Triple H's wife. The McMahon's feud. If you can't tell me that isn't defined Attitude Era. Oh, yeah, and the Mick Foley feud with Triple H. So guess what? Raw's War 2000 wins. Sure, don't get me wrong, there's iconic moments, but also hit or miss. Too many hit or miss moments with 98 Monday Night Raw. Don't you dare tell me that if you guys ever try to do an Attitude Era universe mode, that you don't try to format your stuff like 2000. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. You're lying. 13 minutes remaining. We're in the fourth quarter now with only Pittsburgh trailing by 6. 97 Raw, 98 Raw. I want to say 98. but we had peak DX in 97. And there was a bit more big draw power when it came to stars, especially a better tag division around 98. But 97 did have a better WrestleMania. I'll go with 97. Down by 17 is Cleveland. Jesus Christ. As soon as they hit to the sex offender, everything goes to shit. And he'll scramble off 3rd and 8. Play action over to Chubb. And Peoples-Jones gets stopped off the catch. Trubisky. Dun, 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 dun. And Trubisky, and he'll get stopped up the backfield behind the line of scrimmage by 4 by Bowser. This guy's named after a video game character. Jesus. Dun, 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 dun. Dak needed some assistance over from the offensive line. Triple H 2000 or Michaels 96? Shoot. No, that's a tough one. Triple H 2000. There's 11 minutes remaining. Gonzaga versus Alabama. Seems like basketball, college hoops is getting aired over on CBS. Triple H. Let's see. It feels like you're making this a tournament now. Cena 07. No, I'm kidding. It's Triple H 2000. So when Huntley's hurt, after that shoulder to helmet hit, and Deontay Johnson misses over that deep ball, over guarded by Marlon Humphrey. Great catch, great defense by him. Jump over to the snap by Tennessee. No call there, but here comes a lob pat. Oh my goodness! Evan Ingram, you got mossed, big fella. You got mossed. Jacksonville. There is no way they're upsetting this. Oh my God, guys. Trevor Lawrence, what is that? 3 touchdowns for him? Keep it up, bro. Let's go. Let's go, man. Keep going, kid. Eat your food. I'm not trying to waste my StreamYard hours, guys, because I don't really waste money like that. But if you guys want, I'll do another one of these. Thanks, there's 3 more games on the 4 o'clock slot. And we only have a quarter left of action here in the 1 o'clock slot. But now they're going for a 2-point convert when they're already up by 2 scores. And over to Christian Kirk over the corner route, they failed the 2-point convert, 53-yard field goal to push just to a 3-point deficit for the Dallas Cowboys. It's good. Now they're closing over a 3-point deficit, with the Texans taking a majority of the lead since the second half. Since the first half ended. My goodness. And a 40-yard field goal by Nick Boswell to push this to a 40. To push this. Oh, and it's tipped. It's going to be missed to still keep it in range. Calais Campbell with the stop. Eyes on the sky. Drives back. Watson. Quick release over from the gain. Over to David Njoku. First down for the Cleveland Browns, leading by 20. The New York Giants over their last score. Jalen Hurts. And the momentum has not slowed down. Zay Watkins with the gain over from Jalen Hurts off the curl route. Turn down for what? Another first down for David Njoku. It seems like the punt team's coming in for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Jake Elliott, it's been a minute since he punted. He's coming in over for a C-Lap that suffered an injury over a hit. And a good kick return. And Jake Elliott comes back with a great punt of his own. '87 Hogan, without an argument. I'm sorry. If you said 96 Hogan, I would have said yes. And David Njoku touchdown finally here in the third quarter. Cleveland finally put 6 on the board. Lions, they could possibly still do it. 2000s Disney. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's pure bias for me. I'm sorry, man. And that's caught. Justin Jackson with the catch. And Goff, they throw it out. Drops back over to the gun. Tannehill, they need to come back, like by a lot of points. And he gets ball sacked. You have got to be kidding me. What's your favorite Disney Channel show from that decade? Oh God, I think that's gonna be hard to call because I'm just gonna say Kim Possible, and he dives in, touchdown Lions again. Oh my God! If we were talking about like, because I think it came out in the '90s. If you remember Gargoyle, underrated ass show. It felt like Batman, but with magic, and probably the baddest anti-hero I've ever seen. The most badass. If you know who David Xanatos is, coolest character I've seen with the best dialogue. Jamar Chase barely even gets tackled down. Spin move. Spin. And here comes the handoff. We're under a minute remaining here in the third quarter with only Bengals leading by only by 10 after David Njoku score, and Deshaun Watson's yet to get a win as a Cleveland Brown in his second start. Dun 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 dun. What's your favorite 2010s Cartoon Network or 2000s Nickelodeon? Quick RPO. God damn, those were people getting speared. And Denzel Ward did that with the helmet off. Jeez. Mike White got like speared twice off his last couple plays, and he got hurt. Now he's up in the locker room getting patched up, and now Jamar Chase gets literally speared. I'm trying, bro. Don't try. I'm not trying. I don't know why this is not working, bro. I tried to right click. I was literally trying to make a thumbnail for the stream, and I right click so I can paste over what I need to paste, and apparently it's not working, man. I'm sorry, but probably not right now, Top Dog. I wish I can put you in for the last remaining hour of the first hour slot, man. Now 5.5 remaining here in the Baltimore Pittsburgh game, and a option and a draw. And Gus Edwards gets not even a gain. While up by 10 is the Buffalo Bills. The Jets in a quick bootleg. Oh no, it's a sneak. He goes down the sidelines, and the Jets been the bane of existence up the backfield for a 50-yard kick for the Bills to push just 20-7. 49-yard off Tyler Bass is going to push this to a 3-score lead for the Buffalo Bills. Even though the Jets front line defensive line have been making it difficult for Josh Allen to stay in the pocket. And here comes Gus Edwards finding his gap. Dun, 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 dun. And Mike White. What? Broken spleen? What the hell? He keeps getting hurt and getting back in. At least he's tough, I guess. And it'll drop back over the backfield. Giants down by 20, needing 2 scores. Daniel Jones over the collision, trying to throw it out. Justin Tucker's down. He's already made 42. Oh my God. 30-yard field goal for possibly the greatest kicker of all time, unless it's playoffs. And Tucker, it's good. And Cincinnati off of 4th and 7, playing it safe to at least be down by 7. Next score, Cincinnati, if could still possibly have an extensive lead. (28-13). Minnesota Vikings are just getting destroyed. And they've been clutched up. Oh, look at this Aiden Hutchinson! The big hoss from Michigan Wolverines comes with his first sack against Kirk Cousins. Sauce Gardner's winning Defensive Player of the Year. You guys cannot disagree. Plus, that Jets defense is still keeping Allen on his toes even though they're leading. Second and 17 for Minnesota. Can they clutch over this play? And he'll quickly lob one-on-one. Justin Jefferson with the one-handed grab attempt and is incomplete. Drops back. Prescott with a chance. Drops back, rolls out, and it's incomplete, trying to target Ezekiel Elliott. But there's a flag on the field. Now there's under 11 minutes remaining here in the Minnesota after the missed catch over from Justin Jefferson. Drops back. Cousins rolls with the pressure coming from the D-line. They'll throw it out of bounds. Dalvin Cook being the most targeted, the only target receiver there, and Aiden Hutchinson being the bane of existence for Cousins, being the nearest person to pursue over the pressure off the hurry. Where early after the field goal made by the Cincinnati Bengals to lead back to 13, and here comes Kareem Hunt trying to hurdle. It was falling short, 41-yard field goal. And it's going to look good, feel good, and it's going to be good. And his balls in his face. And his balls in his... Kareem Hunt literally trying to dunk on a player. Wrong sport. Drops back. Watson breaks over a tackle. He'll lob. It's caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. And there's a laundry on the field. And here comes Houston Texans, their first time scoring 20-plus points since Week 7, the longest active streak. Their win possibility just turned to 57%, and this is coming over Dallas's one-sided victory against another AFC South opponent in Davis Mills. No, this time they go back to Driscoll. Jeff Driscoll for a screen option. We know how that went last time for an over 15-yard gain. And Mr. Trubisky's without a touchdown with 3 interceptions with Baltimore dominating. But here comes Deontay Johnson over the deep ball with a possibility still to come back and win, being down by 10. And a decent scramble by Houston to get the first down. Off triple option off the gun. And a 2-bunch set. Kareem Hunt off the play action fake. Watson lets it fly. Intercepted! And an overthrown. They waited on that play. And Jesse Bates, the safety for the Bengals, gets an interception. A basic read over the play action. Too obvious to read by the Bengals secondary. Yeah, this is coming over the victory against Kansas City. Up in the gun for 5 wide set. Over for Trubisky. Hello. Deontay Johnson over Humphrey. And it's still going to be called PI over his second pass interference call over the red zone from Marlon Humphrey. So we're going to get a holding and possibly pass interference call. So holding on defense and, of course, a pass interference on the defense and holding on the offense. Down by 13 is the New York Jets. While Pittsburgh off another score off the pass interference call, it possibly just keeps them where they are. 2nd and goal. And Trubisky finds Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Here comes a 16-28 with under 9 remaining. Minnesota. Detroit's ball over a second and short, and it's a toss over to DeAndre Swift, and he'll be stopped up the backfield, 3rd down. Yeah, the Lions, they started 1-6. People doubted like they were going to stay consistent, and then they started winning games, except that game against the Bills. So shout out to the Bills, to the Lions, still being competitive. They've been dogfighting and finds who? TJ Hawkinson again? Allen. A motion off McKenzie. Allen. And he'll lob. And Dawson Knox gets braked up by Adams. And they'll motion out. And there's Miles Sanders with a breakup over the block. And he'll end it. Touchdown, Eagles. I feel so bad now. I feel so bad. Yo, shout out to YTC, bro. Oh, that's tough, man. I know he's possibly I think he said he was going to be in the Eagles game. That's tough. 40-14, a dominant performance by the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Drops back. Cowboys up in their own end zone. CeeDee Lamb gets rocked up from the back. Just like I did to your mom. What? Hands it off. Tony Pollard. He spins out. He'll get the first down. Back with 10.5 minutes remaining. Cincinnati. Burrow drops back. And he'll get intercepted. And he tried to hurt. Why did he try to? Why did you try that? What's wrong with you? And Deion Jones with the stop. Yeah, the Browns, they'll be eliminated from playoffs if they lose. Option play over from Deshaun Watson. That's going to be a scramble off the option play. First down for Cleveland. I wonder how it's going to work in the near future soon, because obviously the Browns are not ready for the playoffs. And victory formation over an interception from Dallas. And the Texans pick off Dak Prescott for the second time of the game. There is no way No way anybody saw this coming. 3 takeaways from the oh my God. The Houston Texans have just shut out the rushing and passing of the Cowboys. Are you kidding me? And Okonkwo just hits him right over to the bicep, deflect, just disrupting the way he had to pass the ball. Yeah, the Texans just need to clutch out the game. Oh my God. Drops back. Watson with a chance. It rolls out. And Moore will find his way. One hands it. Touchdown. 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 Texans. Oh, no. Never mind. He got stopped over his body. Yeah. So they'll count as a third down. And he'll hand it off. And it was stopped low over Buckhead. Off 4th and goal over DeMarcus Lawrence. One of the best defenders for the Cowboys. Clutch it off. Battle. I think almost every other game has been the battle of the backup quarterbacks. I swear. Mike White literally got Goldberg speared like twice and got sidelined nearly twice until Flacco threw a pick. And we're having literally Jeff Driscoll make better plays than Davis Mills. And Watson's playing like a backup quarterback right now. Like, it's disappointing. Motion's over from the Burkhead stop from DeMarcus Lawrence. They'll go for it on 4th and goal to probably close out this game. Driscoll trying to sneak for it under the center. Why didn't he just push himself for the sneak off 4th and goal? And Curse will stop him with only 3:20 remaining. The Cowboys can still make a chance. And the Texans can't clutch it off 4th and goal at the 1. Down by 13, a touchdown can still close in this deficit. Watson trying to roll out. He'll scramble. First down off 4th and 4. That was so close. Just like that massage, right, Watson? Hunt, and he'll over to David Njoku. It's sadly grounded after he caught it, and we got a bit of a red alert. Finally got some update on that Jets and Bills game off the punt. No way we're going to get a deflected punt again, and it's blocked. Jermaine Johnson gets the blocked punt over Buffalo for a safety. Is that going to help him win? Absolutely not, like it is with the Giants. Sorry. And here comes the draw play. Oh my God. Boston Scott, second string halfback for the Philadelphia Eagles, score. Throw in the damn towel. Throw in the damn towel. This is just getting tough to watch. I know a lot of Commanders fans right now being like, "You like that? You like that?" That's the only thing I'm seeing right now. And Amari Cooper off target over the catch. Don't be trying to do your celebrations now. They can still go for it so they can score. Sam Hubbard trying to reach over for it. Amari Cooper slips. That's been happening a lot, man. He's been getting – there's been major slippage in his catches. Bang. Now over to the gun and 4th and goal. Here at the 6, a chance. Light lob over to Donovan Peoples-Jones. It's incomplete, covered by Jesse Bates. Von Bell celebrating. It's incomplete. Look at the disappointment. And another that dumbass handshake celebration by the secondary. Peoples couldn't handle it. 36-14. Tennessee's finally back over to the red zone. Could they finally capitalize to at least shorten the deficit to get some pride? Or Tannehill will overthrow it over the corner. Never mind. Touchdown. Westbrook-Akine scores. Because why have receivers when you have, Henry? Only 2-11 remaining here in the fourth quarter after that punt deflection turning into a safety for the Jets. And Westbrook getting review if he had all feet planted after that catch. Commentary sounds like Jake the Snake Roberts when he's drunk. Do you have 21? Do you know how to play 21? And White finds oh my God. Somebody made a Buffalo Bills Master Chief helmet, bro. I needed somebody to design anything I had, bro. That's awesome. Now we're back over to AT&T Stadium. Dallas is finally over at midfield after clutching up that 4th and goal against the Texans, stopping a score to push this to a double-digit lead. Here comes Prescott, launching it short, over to CeeDee Lamb, over the short route, and gets rocked. And now it looks like we're going to get our America's Game of the Week with the San Francisco 49ers matching up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Cuccaneers are warming up. And Prescott goes for the sneak to gain a first down with only a minute and a half remaining here at AT&T. Drops back over at the gun. Prescott will lob over the collision. It's caught by Brown. A possibility for the Cowboys to come back to take the lead is possible. Anthony Brown, he's been a consistent starter. And that can be possible, bro. Imagine the Cowboys can do this. And they can they can be the second team in the NFC East that's been absolutely outstanding. All four teams are above 500 playoff bound in the NFC. Drops back. Prescott up midfield. And Schultz. Andrew Schultz gets the first down. No way. There is no way. Under a minute. Are they going to try to spike it? Are they trying to kill the clock, guys? Try to kill the clock. Kill the clock and try to score. Please. If you can leave 20 seconds and score off that could close it out. What an amazing game-winning drive by Dallas. Oh, my gosh. Dalton Schultz comes around with an amazing route over the midfield with an amazing catch. And 2-point convert of Okowo with his second reception. Okonkwo comes with a one-handed grab over the red zone, using his helmet to hold over the ball with the one hand until he collected himself when he hit 10 toes down to the end zone. It's not over until I say it's over, sucker. Can the Cowboys clutch it out with only 55 seconds, needing a touchdown to finally gain the lead for the first time in this game? Draws. And down at the 2, sadly, over Ezekiel Elliott's carry, it's still not good enough. Hey. Excuse me, people. Commanders are still in the hunt, while they're the only team in the hunt above 500. Giants loss right there could give a one-up for the Commanders to reach them in the wild card standings, while Dallas is possibly just set in stone anyway. And Greg Zuerlein, 5 for 5 on field goals against Minnesota last week, even though it was an upset loss. 5 for 5 over completions off this drive for 61 yards over that last carry over Ezekiel Elliott. They're posted in pistol. Motions right over Pollard. Play action. Over the flats. Prescott finds his man. It's dropped. No way. He was downed after the catch. That gotta count. What? It's incomplete? What the I really thought he caught it that. What? Who is that? Oh, that was to Michael Gallup. He caught it over the catch, collected himself after he got down. The ball got popped. If he was downed if he was downed already. Oh, damn. That tackle was with malicious intent. I'm not going to lie. And now they're reviewing the call. Bang! Oh. Dean Blando looks like he's proud that his wife is a substitute teacher. Robert Saleh trying to kick it deep over for a touchback, not trying to risk any more gain yardage, and they're recapping over that Michael Gallup catch. If he was grounded over the ball before he even hit 1 foot down over to plant over for a completion, and then he got knocked over for the ball, so I count there. Everybody's accounting that it's going to be an incomplete catch. That's wild. Burn. Oh. And he'll roll out. Hines drops himself. A chance for the Jets, and it's good off Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll go, of course, in the Salvation Army. Oh, never mind, he's not going to hit the bin. He just want to get fined. And it's a touchdown. Cowboys finally take the lead with 41 seconds to spare for the Texans to possibly make a scoring comeback. Is it possible here in AT&T Field? Even though the call is reversed, it wasn't going to stop the scoring drive for the Cowboys. And KJ Osborne scores a touchdown. A possibility for them to come back is still in there for KJ Osborne off the touchdown. And who's this? Are they now starting Tyrod Taylor? Yeah, they're putting Tyrod Taylor in now. They know they're screwed. And Salah didn't think of going for a squib kick at all. They think they can still spare off the time. I know the Bills have been having a struggle to get completions going for a consistent first downs, but you forgot Allen can still rush it. He already has the right side of the field open. Off the flats, he'll leg it. Yep, you see? He'll scream. Oh, shit, he trips. Oh, CJ Mosley with the clutch stop on third down. Are you kidding me? The Jets could get the ball back. KJ Osborne off the last score, and here comes the motions right. Here comes the handoff. They'll play action, fake it over to the tight end. Wait, that's to the lineman. First down. Are you kidding? Ralph, personal foul by Thyman. Dan Campbell doesn't care about your life or your wife. That's going to be a first down off the play action to the lineman. Great first down for the Lions, and the Buffalo Bills will punt with under a minute to spare. Robert Saleh possibly was right about the kick return option. He went for a gamble, and here comes the punt back over to New York. Even though the Giants are obviously going to lose against Philly. Now they're recapping. Now we're back with 35 seconds to spare. Davis Mills on the gun, alone. Drops over with the pressure. He'll roll out. with a chance, and it's caught. Chris Moore over Dallas territory off an amazing rollout play. Davis Mills, what the hell? Hurry up offense. They'll spike to stop it with 14 seconds, down by 4, needing a touchdown to clutch up this game, picking up an upset against the second best team in the NFC East. Could the Texans finally get their second win of the season? Bang. Up, and it's incomplete. Fuck Von Miller. Over the option play at Dallas zone 44, they'll spike it. No timeouts remaining for Houston. And there's a flag on the play in the middle of the sack over Udazawa. Now we're back with Mike White dropping back. He's back on the field. And it's broken up over from Barrios. And there's a false start on the offense. And it's back to second down. Are they going to restart over the clock? We're going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Guys, even though I'm going to stop streaming as soon as the 1 o'clock games are over, I'm still going to be watching the Buccaneers and Niners game and see if we can pick up this win. Drops back. God damn it. And another penalty. Are you kidding me? Second one off Quisenberry. Are you kidding me? A second false start. Micah Parsons staring over on Laramie Tunsil, causing a false start. Are you kidding me? You cannot be getting 2 straight penalties over a scoring drive, and you guys are down by 4. Tighten up, unlike your mom. With some time, Mills will roll out. No way. Intercepted. Cowboys will win this with 3 seconds with that interception over to the end zone. Going to the crowd. And Mizukwamu clutches it for the victory with 3 seconds. You got to give it up to Davis Mills, trying as much as he can. The O-line really couldn't hold it together in the last couple moments when we thought the Texans were going to pick up a major upset. Let me see Clutch Entertainment, because I know they're Texans fans. That's tough, man. Sorry, guys. That's tough. Broncos against Chiefs. We'll get Niners versus Buccaneers. And now 10-3. The Jets off a scoring drive. And Minnesota could possibly come back over their last score over from KJ Osborne. Defense been clutching up. Dan Campbell came off a massive play action to the lineman to kill over the clock. They'll go 6-7. These guys could actually still be in the playoff hunt. 4th and 8 with 22 seconds to spare. And they'll attempt a field goal attempt to ice out this game to double digits. This could end the game. I forgot Jalen Reagor is on the... Yeah, Jalen Reagor. I forgot he was on the Vikings. Wasn't he on the Eagles before? People thought he was a bust. What's the third game they have in the 4 o'clock time slot? Because I'm going to close out because it's been 3 hours. I'm not trying to waste my StreamYard hours, guys. And the Lions field goal up 49 yards deep. It's good. Dan Campbell, all smiles up in the sideline with 17 seconds for Minnesota. Congratulations to the Lions, man. They've finally been cleaning it up after starting 1-6, bro. No one expected this. Well, I expected this. That culture change really is playing a major trick on everybody, man. They upsetted the Packers. They upsetted a lot of good teams, man. And now we're starting Chiefs versus Denver Broncos. And there's Juju Smith-Schuster matched up with a corner from the Broncos. Over at the 1. Patrick Surtain, that was all helmet. Why is the corners, whenever they can't just wrap them up, you're just trying to go for the neck? Like, what's wrong with you people? Learn how to wrap up properly. This is like the high level. And here comes the field goal. It's good off the Kansas City Chiefs to open over their drive. Jamison Williams, Jamal Williams, CJ Chark, you got to shout it out to the Lions. They played perfect football today, man. Shout out to them, man. How long has it been since the Lions made the playoffs? 2016, 2015? Drops back. And Cousins with 11 seconds over the double coverage, nearly interception. Oh, bro, come on, man. Trying to risk it for the biscuit over Joseph Moore. Literally on Jalen Reagor. Really? Jefferson was covered when they were doing double off cover 2. Like, what was the option here? Why Reagor? I've barely seen Reagor get targeted for majority of the game. I'm about to check because this sounds ridiculous. Why give it to a guy you barely target when it's the closing minutes of the game? 2nd and 10. Off 9 seconds. And they'll play. Oh, wait, hold up. Are you sure that wasn't a delay of game? It hit 0 before he snapped. And he hurdles to Hawkinson, trying to. Oh, and he gets ripped up with the ball over the one hand. Fumble recovery by the Detroit Lions with seconds expiring. And that will close it out. Wow. Damn. So the Texans choke a lead. And the Minnesota Vikings get outplayed by the Lions. None of that of what I said sounded any way possible. Oh, and the Giants get pimp slapped by the division-leading Eagles. So you tell me how I'm supposed to feel. Because the last remaining games on the 1 o'clock slot is Jaguars that are leading by 14 against the Titans. And no, we just closed out with the Vikings and Lions. So that's about it. The Bengals win by 13 after a failing scoring drive. The defense clutches up over Mike White, and that's the second straight loss for the Jets after their loss against the Vikings. So we don't know how the playoff hunt's still going to concede with the Jets. But Sauce Gardner, he got to win the Defensive Rookie of the Year over Aiden Hutchinson. That's been taking a while to actually do something with the ball. And Baltimore upsets Pittsburgh. Even they had to rotate out of using Kenny Pickett for Mitchell Trubisky in just the second quarter of the game. And he threw 3 picks. Let's go Steelers. Best franchise. Night Train. And we're going to close off with Seattle against Carolina, Tampa Bay versus San Francisco, and then Kansas City versus Denver. And then our primetime matchup is going to be Miami versus LA. Miami's possibly going to beat them. So, yeah. I think we're technically closed in the 1 o'clock slot. I'm honestly conflicted why they wanted to target over Jalen Reagor that entire game. That confuses me. Because it's the same thing with that Saints game when they were trying to close up the game, and one of the receivers were barely targeted all night. Like, that's a dumb mistake. Jalen Reagor only got targeted once over Justin Jefferson that had 14 targets off 11 receptions. 223 receiving yards. The guy went off. Adam Thielen got a receiving touchdown. Same thing with KJ Osborne. And they're taller. Reagor is like 5'11", 5'10". Why are you targeting him off double coverage? And they mop you off double digits. That's insane. This is why I call them the Vikings. I think we should be closing out on that Jaguars game against the Titans. Because I do not want to sit on this chair all day. And that's the end of the fourth. Okay, so that's the end of there. Here in the 1 o'clock slot, we're heading over to our 3 final games involving a primetime showing. Thanks for everybody that took their time to join over to the stream, join the chat, or take their time to watch so they get updated. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel, like, share. That's it for me. Thanks for watching.